Hi, I am Dr. Eurydice Moore. I decided to zoom in today with some good news. The good news is you can now apply for the Comcast Rise grant. That was the grant I came on live, I believe, and I had unpacked my package, which consisted of two, not one, two, not one, two laptop, Dell laptop, and one Apple tablet. And that was through their grant, the marketing grant. That grant is open again. I got a email from them. I'm like, okay, they got me on their email list. I guess that's I could reapply. That's the beauty of funding. Some funders, it's a one-time deal. Then you got those funders where you could reapply for funding as often as you like. And then you have those, there's limitation. So I received an email on last week from Comcast Rise informing me that the grant period had reopened and they was accepting application. But before I go on any further, I am Dr. Eurydice Moore with Eurydice, a certified consulting firm, MBE, WBE, and a whole lot of other E's. And I have been in business since 2004 with the 501c3. I am a 501c3 specialist, and the Lord has blessed. I have a 100% success rate. All my clients have received their 501c3. I give God the glory and praise. This was a business that I did not seek, it was dropped in my lap. I have never thought about going into business. I have never desired to be in business because I knew that it would take a lot of work and there was risk to opening a business. So that had never crossed my mind. But I have been exposed to entrepreneurship through my great grandmother and a wife, and we used to live in the East Garfield area. She was a landlord. She moved on Monroe and Kersey when it was mostly white. There was one black family. So our family was the second black family to move into the neighborhood. And the rest is history. We had the white flight where white folks started selling their property left and right and got up out of there on Monroe and Kersey and move. So I was exposed to entrepreneurship at a very early age. Don't worry, I'm going to get back to the Comcast grant. So I'm going somewhere with this. Just hang with me. My point is, this is the most perfect time to start a business. If you ever wonder when you should, the time is now. Like I said, the 501c3, I work with nonprofit. That business been around since 2004. The grant writing business been around since 2016. However, I have been writing grants since 1985. I did it for school, churches, social service agency, media agencies, you name it, I done did it. And I have helped people to attain over $3 million collectively in funding. So, this is the perfect time. So, back to the business. So, as I said, I was exposed to entrepreneurship because I didn't know what I was looking at. I noticed that my grandmother, Annie, she worked every day. She worked every day. She was a school crossing guard. My grandmother's and great grandmother raised me. Annie would leave the house every day to go to a job where Anna was home, and she managed the family building that she purchased. She had to purchase through a lawyer because at that time, blacks could not buy property. This is in the 50s, the early 50s. Blacks could not buy property. So she took a risk. She found a Jewish lawyer and he purchased the property, and then he transferred everything, all the paperwork into her name. But I mean, that was a big risk because the man could have took her money, ran, and he was a lawyer, and there was nothing she could have done. So the Lord was with her. She had faith. She had faith. She had His favor upon her, and she was able to. Our family was the second black family to move in the neighborhood. So while she was home, she would sell sweet potato pies. People love her sweet potato pie. She sold sweet potato pies. She did doilies. Doilies, little lace item, is real popular in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. You had lamp. You would sit your lamp in this beautiful lacy item. You hardly see them now. And what she would do, people would send her the doilies. She would watch them and starch them and firm them back in shape so that the lamp could fit in. She sold snowballs during the summer. She made quilts all year round. She made quilts, and she charged over $100 for those quilts. And I would say that was like in the 60s and 70s. So I don't know how much that would be now and market value. But she sold quilt and she babysat. So she was an entrepreneur. I was exposed to entrepreneurship, even though, and I noticed she always had wads and wads of money, wads and wads of money. And Annie would always borrow money from her, but she was the one going to a job, working outside. So today you have a choice. You can work a job or you can be your own boss and work for yourself. So that's how I got exposed to entrepreneurship. This is the best time to start a business. But many of you might say, well, look at the economy. Look at the economy. What about it? Okay. I'm telling you, this is the time. The time is now to start a business. So, in order to qualify grants, you either need to have a nonprofit or a for-profit. They are not giving grants to individuals. Now the government have programs. They have grant programs for family. Like food stamp. That's a grant. Section 8. That's a grant. And then so many other programs grants for individual. But that's separate. But if you want to tap into grants, you're either going to have a nonprofit or a for-profit. Now, this grant that I was mentioning, the Comcast Rise Again grant, is back out. And you got till January 22nd, 2022 to apply. I was so excited when they sent me that email. And they sent me an email. So I might look at it as an invitation to apply again for something else. But I'm very encouraged because last year I applied for the grant in 2020 and I didn't get it. Then the early part, about February, March of 2021, I applied and I didn't get it. Then I applied again, August, I believe, and I got a notification and I ignored it because I thought it was a scam. Then they sent another notification. I'm like, oops, another scam. I ignored it. Then I saw something. I got another email and it said final notice. And then I told Rita, take a look at this because I was very busy doing something. She looked at it. Mom, this is for real. This is for real. And she said, that's Comcast Rise. Because I saw that I thought it was Comcast, period, the cable part that they sent out emails to. So I thought that was it. She said, no, Ma, this is Comcast Rise. So I went on and applied for the third time. So what's my point? My point is that if you don't first get the grant, you don't give up. Reapply. Grants come in cycles, they come in rounds. So if you miss one round, jump on the next round. Don't give up. I applied three times. And finally, I was awarded. I responded to the email. They said you're going to get 2 laptops and a tablet. So, and then I did a video and I showed you me unpacking it. The day that it arrived, I was so excited. And Rita and I did a video and I unpackaged it. And I slowly took everything out, showed it to you, let you know it's legitimate. That got over 800 views. So I am back to tell you that this grant is back out. Comcast Rise. So Google it. Comcast Rise. Okay. Now, from what I read from the email that they sent me, this is for marketing only. I didn't see anything about monetary because they give 2 types of grants out, the $10,000 monetary and then the marketing grant. The marketing grant, you can get equipment. Okay. You get the laptop, the tablet. Also, you can get a technology service where they revamp your whole technology. Then they have a section where they will do a professional commercial for you. They will produce a professional commercial. So, and then business consultation. All that come up under the marketing grant. You fill out the grant, you answer a few questions. When I did the grant, I believe it was 2 pages, maximum 3. And it was a lot of clicking. It was either yes or no. You first give your information as owner. Now, this grant is for profits only. You have to have a business structure of either incorporation or LLC. Sole proprietors can apply. Solopreneurs can apply and be eligible to apply for this grant. So they ask for your general information, name, address, city, state, zip, blah, 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 phone number, your email. Then they ask for your business information. They want to know how long you've been in business. Do you have a business license? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember uploading any document. Now, some funders don't ask for no documents. And then remember, this is towards the end of the year, and they're looking for a tax write-off. I did have, oh, wait, I take that back. I had to upload a W-9 and my business license. I'm sorry. I think I had 2 documents to download. I had to answer questions about my business, and they was either yes or no. They want to know how many employees you have. And if it's just you, you could just count yourself. Just put 1. What did you do? And then they have like a selection what type of service or product you're looking for out of the marketing grant, and you let it be known. So Comcast Rise is open again, and you have till January 22nd, 2022. That is the deadline. And recently, I tried to do anywhere from 2 to 3 grants per week. I try to do it. I have a team of people working with me, and they do grants. I do grants for the business, and as of today, I've submitted about 12 grants, and I'm looking to hear from them before the year end. Okay. Another thing I want to say, I did apply for the She Boss Up grant, and that was this past Friday. I meant to come on Thursday to remind you to apply for that grant. It had a pretty simple format. It was grant friendly. She purposely made it easy, easy to apply. I don't remember uploading any tax return, but I did have to upload a ID, a governmental issue ID. I had to upload, I believe, a bank statement, W-9, and there was one other document, EIN number for my business. So I had four things to upload. It was a pretty simple grant, and I really appreciate those type of funders. It's a lot of funders out here that's not trying to make it hard for you. They trying to get the money to you, but you have to be eligible to apply. So people go to Comcast Rise, and they rotate the states. See if it's the state that you in, are you eligible to apply from your state. They rotate the state, they rotate the grant. This grant comes out quarterly. So one quarter might be the monetary grant of $10,000. Another quarter would be the marketing grant, where you can get laptop equipment, technology assistant, business consultation, so on and so forth. So they rotate it. This go round is marketing, but don't be like, well, I want the money. I want the money. Look, you get some laptops, you get a tablet. Okay, you save. You don't have to go out of pocket. It's paid for by a grant, and that's getting your money in an indirect way. Okay, so don't pass nothing up. Comcast is a major funder. You want to work on a funding history. That's what you want to do. A funding history. Every time you get a grant, write down the funder, what was it for, and the date you got it, the funder, what was the grant for, and the dollar amount. Okay. So that's what you want to do. I'm pretty much talking to the for-profit community today, because the Comcast Rise grant is for-profits. So you can go back, enjoy your dinner or whatever you're doing as you were. I just wanted to come on, give today's grant alert. Comcast Rise grant is available. They are taking application now. The deadline is January 22nd, 2022. I have filled out the grant for my business. If you need me to help you complete the grant for your business, but you got to have a business and you got to have a business license. You either got to be incorporated, LLC, sole proprietor, S Corp, C Corp. Okay, you got to have a business. Okay, so if you need help, now if you have enjoyed this video has been informative. Please subscribe, keep us alive, so we'll keep coming back with pertinent, updated, upgraded information to assist you in your funding process. And then you can like, you can share, hit that notification button. All right. I'm Dr. Eurydice Moore with Grant Alert, and I will be producing more videos on this week for your viewing. Please join my YouTube channel. Okay. And you can check the studio out. I have a number of videos pertaining to nonprofits and for profit, and videos about funding. So I appreciate you taking time out to hear me. God bless. Okay, signing off. Anna baby, Annie girl. See you and take care and be safe out there.